Welcome back to Daily Riot. Today we're talking about how the left has started their new Psyop. And you know what the number one thing is to determine whether something's a Psyop? It's if all the talking heads on the mainstream media, which we know who it's owned by, right? We know. If they all start squawking the same message. And fellas, they've started that. They've started the same message. And that message is to try and drive a wedge between Elon and Trump. They're calling Elon President Musk. Okay, this is like so obvious what they're doing. It's pathetic. Now, I hope Trump doesn't fall for it and, get a stick up his butt because it's just nonsense. Obviously, he's the president, or going to be. But the way they have started to drive this wedge by calling, Elon President Musk, and the memes are flying, it's wild. Now, what caused this, you might be wondering? Well, Congress decided to give themselves a raise using our money, right? Just quietly slipping this under the radar, tried to give themselves a huge raise, and it was proposed in a 1,500-page bill. Yeah, the stopgap measure. And it was hidden in one of these sheets in this entire stack where they gave themselves a raise. These den of vipers, which also include Republicans, by the way. There's Republicans in this den of vipers that decided to steal our money and pay themselves more without even mentioning it. And if anyone says anything, well, it was in a bill. It was in a bill. You guys voted on it, decided it was all good. These people are snakes in the grass. Elon caught wind of this. Yeah, he caught wind of what was going on and said, no, guys, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we shouldn't give these douche nozzles any more raises, because they're sucking the lifeblood out of this country and out of the taxpayer. And frankly, it's his job at this point to weed out and just ferret out all of this corruption. And frankly, they're getting paid too much as it is, if you ask me. All the insider trading that's going on, let's be real. These people are robbing America blind. So today they introduce a second bill. They basically reduced this 1,500-page bill of garbage and nothing and hidden money that they were going to steal, and they reduced it into this, which still increased a $5 trillion spending bill on top. $5 trillion more than what this 1,500-page bill was. Now, what in their broken brains made them think that this was going to fly if this didn't? They were going to raise the debt ceiling $5 trillion more. Now, you go down and you look at what's going on social media, the social medias, and already the memes are flying. And this is all a leftist tactic. The media is on board with this. The left-wing mainstream media, which is all media, right? If you're mainstream, you're on this same bandwagon, and they're all pushing it. So this, they're thinking, is going to drive a wedge between Trump and Elon, and, Trump's ego. I mean, I know Elon is smart enough to not care about these kind of games, but maybe Trump, his ego is sometimes comes before his intelligence, if you ask me, from what I've seen. So, I don't know. Let's just hope he doesn't fall for this nonsense. But it gets worse. The den of vipers here, what is this, the morning show or whatever? I don't watch this nonsense, but yeah, another den of vipers. Let's check this out. Who is
in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when he can get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk, Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs. Watch out.
Yeah, just look at their dumbass faces. It's possible. I mean, who falls for this? Trump, please. Do not fall for this nonsense fucking female Viper The View nonsense, which is designed to do exactly that. Talking about we haven't seen anything from Vance. They're not even in office yet. These people aren't even in office yet, and they're already being attacked. So really, at this point, we should just ignore the left. You know, we won by landslide. So why do we care what these people think? It doesn't matter. Let them yap their little chihuahua gums. It doesn't change a single thing. So, but again, it doesn't stop them from pushing this nonsense. It is. It's definitely, they're out there in force. Honestly, calling him President Musk is probably the best possible move here. Yeah, they know that this is what's going to trigger them. The U.S. Congress this week came to an agreement to fund our government. Elon Musk, who became $200 billion richer since Trump was elected, objected. Are Republicans beholden to the American people or President Musk? This is oligarchy at work. Yeah, that sounds like nonsense to me. Absolute nonsense. And of course, Bernie Sanders, right? Of course, the politicians that want to give themselves raises, they're the ones who are going to be trying to attack Musk here and Trump. Of course, that's what they're going to do. If you see any politician trying to attack Musk or Trump over them getting a pay raise, I mean, these people are traitors. Traitors. In my personal opinion, any politician who's attacking Trump or Musk for trying to stop them from stealing our money is a traitor to the country. So, you know, you take that as you will. But for me, if there's politicians out there that come out in agreement with this, they're like, wait a minute, haven't we robbed these people enough? Isn't inflation high enough? Maybe we should stop. Like, that's the politician I want to see. That's the one I want in office and making laws. The ones out here talking about Elon as the president, yada, yada, they just want money. They want your money. So, again, the memes are wild, but some of them are, you know, in support, of course. This triumvirate, by the way, this is what you would call it, a triumvirate, when you have three of these people, powerful people, come together. This reminds me of Julius Caesar, Pompey, and Crassus, right? In this case, this would be funny, actually. So you got Crassus, which would be Musk, right? The richest man in the world at the time in Rome. I would say Trump would probably be a Pompey, or actually he's Caesar. He's probably Caesar, and let's say Vivek is Pompey, but he doesn't really have the experience and background of a Pompey. But yeah, let's just throw it to him. Okay, so you got your Caesar, your Crassus, and your Pompey here. One of the most powerful triumvirates in history, by the way, and it looks like we have our modern day version here. Let's hope these guys do not end up like they did, because they fell apart eventually. But yeah, just look at this. So you got CNN. Okay, that's the thing. You see all the leftist outlets right now, they're pumping out the same message and trying to trigger Trump.
Hanging by a thread.
Well, first off, I'd like to say thank the Lord God that I am not in Congress anymore. I know this game. They always play this like Christmas deadline stupid game. But look, President Musk this morning made it clear with all his vast government experience, which is basically he became rich on the federal government, that he doesn't want Republicans to pass this. And seemingly Vice President Trump kind of backed him up then at that point. And what it says about the politics is this is going to be a messy 4 years. The whole debt ceiling thing. Donald Trump is making it clear that he wants the debt ceiling to go up. By the way, the debt ceiling is going to have to go up, but he doesn't want to have to take ownership for it because he will, again, for 4 years, look at the Democrats and blame them. And so what this says about the politics is good luck for the next 4 years. I don't think they'll shut the government down because ultimately they'll want to get home for Christmas. They'll do like a 1 month CR pretending like that's going to fix everything. But yeah, I mean, I think President Elon has made it clear what his agenda is.
Yeah, President Elon. I say shut it down. Shut the whole thing down. Let them suffer. But yeah, these are the memes. I mean, come on. Is anyone actually falling for this? Yeah. It's basically happening on every network. That was CNN. Now let's look at MSNBC.
Donald Trump is asking you to do him a big favor. Would you please raise the debt ceiling for him right now so that he can give those tax cuts to Elon Musk and other billionaires next year?
Well, Lawrence, I think you have it just half a click off. It's not Donald Trump asking for this. It's very clearly President Elon Musk asking for this. The fact that Donald Trump has been completely AWOL during these negotiations to the point where only after Elon Musk publicly tweets about his displeasure and about this budget deal, all of a sudden, Donald Trump, chief of staff to Elon Musk, comes trotting in and blows up the deal. And let's be very clear. This means that what Elon Musk and Donald Trump are doing is likely at this point to shut the government down over Christmas.
Donald Trump is asking.
Yeah. So again, same message across the board. I hope Trump doesn't fall for this. And Elon's doing a great job. Hopefully, behind the scenes, Trump and Elon are laughing to themselves at these pathetic tactics that the left is trying to play.